Clinic Manager Tracy Van Buskirk and Support Services Manager Nate Nimtz. Hey guys.
Good morning.
Hello,
Hi,
good morning.
Yeah, a lot of new things. You've got new clinic, new drive-through pharmacy, a lot of cool things happening right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we sure do. So if we kind of put out on our Facebook page about our walk-in now being back over at our downtown building. It is newly renovated. It's huge. It still smells like a new car. So if you want to come in while it still smells like a new car,
Yes.
you should do that. Yep. And we do have like 3 or 4 additional exam rooms.
Okay.
On the Saturdays, our pediatrician is actually down working there as of like 2 weekends ago. So it's really nice.
Yeah, it's amazing how many patients in Jackson you serve, and I know that new walk-in has been very, very popular already.
Yes, very popular.
It's huge too. I can't believe how big it is because from the outside you don't realize how much you've added.
Right, and it kind of all blends into our building, right? Yeah,
Seamless.
it's been a great addition for sure.
Nate, what's new in support services?
Yeah, so we have we're actually starting a new program in our women's health department.
Okay.
It is called the WIN Network. And it is through a program out of Detroit is where it originated. And we're taking some really intentional steps with our OB services. And we're gonna be offering really what it is. It's a new way to receive prenatal care. And it's through centering pregnancy. So it's actually group prenatal visits.
What is that? What is centering?
Yeah, so the Centering Health Institute is it's an organization, and they do this all over the place. It's not brand new. We actually did it previously at the center, and we're kind of bringing it back. But what it really is, it's a group of women who are expecting all around the same time, and they'll come to group prenatal visits. So instead of seeing your doctor, as a traditional one-on-one visit, that's usually a pretty quick 15 in and out visit. This is actually a 2-hour visit, and you have a provider, either a midwife or a nurse practitioner, as well as a community health worker. That's where the support services piece comes in, right? A community health worker that will help co-facilitate that group with the provider. And also a part of that too is home visits. So we'll have the community health worker actually be able to go to the patient's home and meet with them. And we know that things like the social drivers of health, the social determinants of health, right? That really impacts all aspects of health. But that's especially prevalent in pregnancy. So.
I was talking to a doctor yesterday in our community's health leadership, and he said our statistics in Jackson have improved dramatically in practically every area, and you guys should take a lot of credit for that.
Yeah.
Well, we definitely try, and we're really excited about this centering because it's not for high-risk pregnancies; it's for normal risk pregnancies. And if our pregnant patients don't want to do the traditional mode of care, that of course is fine. But it's that camaraderie, that community relationships that you build, and we bring lots of education into those groups, like breastfeeding or.
Mental
health, things like that, things they might come up if there's things going on in their lives too. That's a great place, and it's that's all going to be all new stuff too, and we're really excited. We think it's going to be very successful.
Yeah.
So, and our first class hopefully will begin the middle of November, and I think that the due date is like if you're due like mid-April to mid-May, that we're trying to basically kind of recruit for that first group.
I like that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Now, I was over at the new clinic, and when you walk in, there's this beautiful buffet. Is that there every day? Or was that just...
I'm sorry, that was just for the ribbon.
Sorry.
Thing.
I'm sure it was.
charcuterie?
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
It was a giant charcuterie.
Introduction to centering.
That's what we're talking
Oh,
about.
is that that's it. Centering.
That
Okay.
is centering.
It has a name.
That's what we're talking about.
Centering.
You guys also have the drive-through pharmacy is now open, and I know that's very popular. How's that kind of allowed things to move a little bit smoother around the center?
Well, we were also pretty excited about that too, because if you have some sick kids in your car, if you are not, you can't ambulate very well, that's now an option. We are trying to get the word out more. We did sort of a soft opening, and then we can definitely see more patients. We're trying to get more patients to utilize the drive-through.
Do you have to be a patient at the center to use the pharmacy?
No, not at all.
Oh.
Anybody can use the pharmacy, and not only is it just prescription medications, but it's anything over the counter that you may need. You know, allergy medication, Tylenol, ibuprofen, whatever it is that you need, you can come in there and buy it for a very discounted price
Oh,
as
wow,
well.
that's great to hear.
So you can just walk in, it's just
Yeah.
browse the shelves and all
It's
that?
a store. It's
Yeah.
a pharmacy.
Yeah,
A
it's
real,
a pharmacy.
Yeah.
real life pharmacy.
It's a
Sorry.
real pharmacy.
Do you have like Diet Cokes and things in there too? Or just,
No.
nothing?
No, not yet.
Okay.
But
So the really drive-through is so important because a couple of reasons. We have a shortage now in the market of pharmacy providers, and when you're sick, you don't want to get out of the
Yeah,
car.
absolutely.
Yeah, and like you said, you don't want sick folks out of the car traipsing around. So
no,
it's a great
or
option.
trying to bring your sick kiddos in, and and they're not feeling good, and so it's
Well, great to have you both here today, and great to have the Center for Family Health providing and growing in our community.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Great to
Yeah,
be here.
thank you both.
Thank you.
thank you.
Nate Nimtz and Tracy Van Buskirk from the Center for Family Health. More of the morning show right after this.